Press conference today because Senator Rasenhofer has arranged a meeting with to have Senator Ramos come up from Albany to talk with farmers and workers tomorrow at GCC about their farm labor bill that they are proposing, which would include collective bargaining and overtime for farm workers at over 8 hours a day and 40 hours a week. To just this farm, if it went in place as they are now projecting, would cost us over $120,000 additional labor expense per year. And it's over that. I don't know exact amount yet, but it's over that. We've gone through 3 years of very low milk price, with the last year being a disaster. I don't really know of any dairy farm that really made money last year. We're at a point where we're on a bare bones operation. We're not doing anything extra. We already are facing issues with labor due to the minimum wage increasing every year. Increase this year, it's going to increase to $12 an hour next year. That caused a compression of wages on our farm where every single employee got some type of raise. Because as the bottom comes up, everybody up the ladder has to come up. As I said, we're a family. There's actually 5 family members that are owners, and the rest are here, 3 more on the farm. We, as a family, treat all our employees as family. We can't run this place without them. With 1,000 cows and 2,500 acres, we're already working 6 days a week, very long hours, and it's been that way my whole life. Without the employees here to help us, we won't survive.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeff Toussaint, and I appreciate the opportunity I have today to speak with you. I'm the 4th generation in my family to operate Toussaint Farms, which is located in Medina, New York. Our family has been in business there for over 100 years, and today we grow fruit crops consisting of apples, peaches, and grain crops, including corn, soybeans, and wheat on approximately 1,300 acres. When you're in the fruit business, it is extremely labor intensive, and this legislation, if passed as is, will have an extremely detrimental economic effect on my business. The jobs we do, the tasks we perform, are extremely time sensitive and affected by the weather each and every day. Labor is our largest individual expense, more than double that of any other line item. Under this legislation, labor costs will increase dramatically. I estimated approximately 15%. Employees. First of all, fewer hours equals lower pay, and no one's going to be happy if they have fewer dollars in their pocket. A shift to more mechanized crops is going to mean fewer job opportunities.
I'm a member of S.J. Starwood's Farms and STL Harvest. We're a small 2,000-acre row crop and vegetable farm located in Byron, New York. We specialize in fresh murder cabbage and Chinese cabbage. I'm here to talk today about the impact that the farm labor bill will have on our farm, the ag retail industry, and our local communities. I'd like to start by saying I'm in a unique situation. After graduation, I went to work for a Nutrient Ag Solutions, an ag retailer locally here. This past February, I came back and joined our family farm. Agriculture has a positive impact in our town due to the Fond du Lac plant located there. Let me first by saying that I'm not an employee of the farm. I'm not a partner, I'm not an owner. I am a farm worker, okay? Because of my different experiences here, I'm able to see the different impacts, the true impacts we're going to have from ag retail to our vegetable processing plants to our farmers right there and all the employees that are all through that whole chain. And starting with our impact on our farm. Right now, we understand the value of good employees by taking care of them. We do this by offering competitive wages, plus employer-paid health care, vacation, sick time, and retirement. Right now, our farm does offer overtime over 60 hours. Also, on our farm, we pay wages plus bonuses at the end of the year, which ends up being around $20 an hour when you get all done. At this number, we can hire the best employees and still be economically viable. We also use an H-2A program. Right now, their pay is set at $13.25. We also provide their transportation from their country to our farm, transportation from the housing to the farm, and all the housing for them. As you know, when an H-2A worker comes on your farm, their pay is now the minimum amount for any farm worker employed by the farm. And that's well above our minimum wage right now. That right there has moved our wages well above the state's minimum wage. Every state has a different level for this, which impacts our ability to compete with other states.
Don't you think your workers deserve overtime though if they're working more hours a week than 40 hours or 8 hours a day?
I'm going to give you an analogy. Suppose you lived in New York City and the government declared that every day it rained, you were not allowed to work, except emergency services only. You can do what you want, but you couldn't work. Stores, everything. What would happen when it quit raining? We already get 2-week periods where we get rain nonstop here. And at the end of the 2 weeks, everybody in New York City would be working terrible long hours to try to make up for that period they couldn't work. And if that happened, you would be sure overtime wouldn't be taking place down there because they couldn't afford it. We face this every year. We got periods of time we can't work, but you have to do it all, so you work longer hours when you can work. That's what agriculture is. I can't change that. I'm not Mother Nature. That's what this is. We have to farm according to what Mother Nature says we have to farm. It's not our choice. If we're going to do this business, you got to do it or leave. Albany is making rules that say don't follow Mother Nature, follow what they want you to do. And it literally is going to bankrupt us all.